6 to 9.
Good morning, Adelaide.
Nova's Ben and Liam are broadcasting from a house somewhere in Adelaide. Have you noticed something unusual in your neighbourhood? Something strange on your street? Find the guys and the brand new Hyundai Venue parked in the garage is all yours.
Well, g'day there, podcaster.
Hey, obviously we know what you're here for. You're looking for that extra clue as to where we are. I mean, if you put all these pieces together, you might end up winning that car. Or also, maybe you're just a regular podcast listener and you're thinking, hey, now I have to share with all these people just trying to win a prize. But I always listen to this podcast. To those people, I salute you. I say thank you for the support, the ongoing support, that is.
And hey, why don't we jump into the podcast? There'll be clues in that as well, like there'll be the actual show. And then when we come back, you'll be getting that bonus clue.
I mean, maybe. It might be on the end. It might also be in another spot. I suppose you just have to listen to most of the podcast to work out where it's going to be.
13 24 10 is our number. I'd love to know, when did you realise you were the favourite? Because my mum sent me a photo yesterday, Liam. Now, not mum and dad's favourite, but Poppy's favourite.
Oh, yeah, Poppy. We've had him on the show a few times.
Yep.
He's your old Austrian grandfather.
Yep.
He's a loose cannon.
Yeah.
In fact, most of the time we have him on when he starts singing in the middle of nowhere and that sort of thing.
You can bet your bottom dollar that he'd have the radio on right now, listening to the radio.
And so would Lionel Jennings in the nursing home. He's got his little radio there, and it's got a sticker, like it's a piece of tape with like Sharpie written on it, and it says Liam and Cruise. So he either listens to Liam, which is Nova, is what we're listening to right now. Funny thinking he was just listening to Tate McRae, the fresh hit, or Cruise, which is like older tunes.
So Mum sent me a photo of Poppy's bedroom, which, to be honest, I've never actually seen Poppy's bedroom.
Yeah, you don't. When you go to your grandparents' house, you don't really go to their bedroom. Yeah, that's more like their spot.
I'm going to show you said photo now, Liam. That's in question. I'm going to zoom in. You tell me what you can see. So that's Poppy's bedroom.
That's so funny.
It's so funny.
So
what are you seeing?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a scan of the room.
Yeah.
So
what are you seeing?
We're seeing a really old person carpet, like the kind of carpet like you'd walk into Carpet King or something and go, can you just, hey, I'm over 85. Can you give me that carpet? And that would be the carpet. It's like, I don't even know what that colour sort of is.
And then I love that if you go to both the bedside tables, what are you seeing on there?
You're seeing the touch lamps.
The touch lamps.
Which were pretty sweet around the, like 80s, like late 80s, sort of early 90s.
And I love that he's got two of them.
You're seeing a little alarm clock there, a torch. I suppose he needs that to go to to the toilet at night. His glasses.
Yep.
You've got a snow globe.
Yep.
Christmas snow globe.
Yep.
Above his bed, there's two frames.
Yep.
Golden. Once again, they're sort of same era as the
carpet,
the carpet and the touch
lamps
with just floral arrangements.
Yep.
And then right above his bed in a giant frame, as if he were worshipping as some sort of god.
Yeah.
It's a newspaper clipping, a full page newspaper ad of Ben and Liam #1 in Adelaide. Like he's got the newspaper, like the whole page of the newspaper framed above his bed, almost as if he kisses it every night.
It's so
before
sweet.
He goes to sleep.
It's so sweet. And then when Mum texted me, she said, "There's nobody else on this wall except for you and Liam."
I love how I've made it. I'm not even his grandchild.
Yeah, and he's got so many other grandchildren, but it is very, very sweet.
That is cute.
I would love to know, when did you realise that you were the favourite? 13 24 10 is the number. Give us a buzz. Amika joins us now. Good morning, Amika. When did you realise you were the favourite?
When my parents paid for all of my courses and didn't pay for any of my sisters.
Yeah, right.
You like all the tertiary education?
Yeah, like all my courses after school. So like it was like a few grand.
Yeah, right. Is that like a little? Like, did your sister be like, "Hey, come on, pay for me," or like was it kind of just never talked about?
Yeah, she liked to mention it a few times.
Yeah, I bet.
I can feel there's a bit of rivalry there. I can sense the tension just over the phone.
Anna, good morning, Anna. When did you realise you were the favourite?
So I used to work in a science lab, and one of my colleagues cut their hand quite badly with a scalpel. And the advice that they got given was to put pressure and put it under running water. Literally 5 minutes later, I yawned, and my boss had a full-on freak out, asking me if I was okay.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Precious? You know how valuable you are to this company.
Do you need a nap?
You take the week off. If you're not getting enough oxygen in your blood, you need to chill.
Anna, that is a great one. Thank you very much. Taylor joins us now. When did you know you were the favourite?
So I've got an older brother, and growing up, he was never invited on any of our family holidays. He was always left at home to look after the dog.
That's so sad. How much older? Like, was he old enough to not want to come, or he was still be like, oh, that would be fun?
He's probably the most stingy person I know, so he would definitely want to go on a free holiday.
Yeah.
And he's still salty about it these days, but I think he's pretty lucky because he got a free house, and I know for a fact that he would have had some big parties. Because
what do you mean he got?
It's like that sort of age.
When we came back one time, our dog, she smelt really good like strawberries, and like she's pretty stinky.
Yeah.
And turns out that someone had a little too much to drink and spewed on her, so he had to go and get her a dog wash.
Oh
my
right!
God.
I thought they just had like tons of like guava cruises or something and vomited on the dog, and that smelled good. But yeah, right.
No, I think that's what she's saying. Oh, then,
no, it was
sorry,
washed.
right.
Yeah. No, you don't.
right.
If you vomit on a dog, it doesn't smell good. Like I was like, oh, that defies everything that I'd ever thought. Yeah, no, that's funny.
That's wild. That's like a story within a story.
Yeah, no, double story, 2 for 1.
Yeah.
2 for 1 meal deal.
Nothing beats a cozy winter getaway.
Or escaping to a tropical paradise.
WhatIf.com helps you make up for getaways you've missed.
Plan and book everything travel all in one place. Jump online or on the What If app. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Ava, good morning. How you doing?
How you going, Ben Liam?
Yeah, pretty good, thank you. All right, we've got 5 questions. You're already in the draw for 10K a day in May. Congratulations. Liam, what is question number 1?
Well, Anthony Albanese, he's officially been sworn in as Prime Minister, and in his first move as PM, he's flown to Japan to meet Joe Biden. What's the capital of Japan, Ava? Sorry, your name's Anya. I'm very far away from the screen.
Yeah.
I'm chained to this radio. Honestly, it's so small.
No,
Anya, sorry.
Gosh, capital of Japan, Asia.
The capital of Japan is not Asia. That's a continent. That's a whole. That's really.
But Anya, thanks for playing. Sorry, Liam, got your name wrong. Kayla joins us now in Hillcrest. Good morning, Kayla.
Morning, boys. How you going?
Very good. What is the capital of Japan?
Tokyo.
Yep, you've got it. The Christmas pageant is set to return to the streets of Adelaide this year. Can you name one street in the CBD?
King William Road.
Yeah, pretty good. Courtney and Travis have been facing a bit of backlash over their disrespectful Catholic wedding. Is Courtney's name spelt with a K or a C?
With a K.
Yeah. They like their Ks in that family. Cody Simpson, he's officially made it to the Australian Commonwealth Games swimming team. It's pretty cool. Can you please say any Simpsons quote?
Go!
Yeah.
Very good.
Simple yet effective.
Smart.
Appreciate you doing the voice as well. I was hoping for some Mo Sislak, maybe. Is that his last name?
What's your favourite Mo quote?
I don't know. I never got to. I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons. Okay, the second trailer for the Elvis biopic has been released this morning, and it looks pretty good. Can you please finish these Elvis lyrics?
For I can't help
Falling in love with you.
Oh, you got it out really quick.
You felt like
You're embarrassed.
It was your moment. You were taking it, and you're like, "Oh no, they're looking at me," and then you sped through it.
Yeah.
Like it's just like if you really just were calm there, who knows? There might have been a big hot shot manager listening, going,
I feel like Southern
That's
Power. I heard.
talent.
Yeah, I heard under there that there was a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you give us another bar? This is your second chance. I mean, if you want those tickets to Sydney, show us what you got. This is your time to impress.
No, you don't have to. It's all right. I can tell you don't want to.
You let's start crying down the phone. Don't make me. Okay, well, you are in the draw to win $10,000. So hopefully you get a call back later on from Kate, Tim and Joel. You also get to pick the next song we play, okay, Kayla? So would you like to hear my song this morning?
We are always running for the thrill of it, always pushing up the
A
hill,
bit
searching
of
for
Empire of the Sun.
Yeah, look, it's a pretty good song, but is it as good as my song, Kayla?
fair, the plain white tees, we've been trying to get it across the line for a while.
Yeah, and I get when you put it side by side of Empire of the Sun, it might not initially sound like it's as good.
I think it would match today's vibe.
Yeah.
You know, looking at the weather and stuff, I think it's about right. But up to you. It's your call.
I think I'm going to go with Liam.
Okay. Well, the plain white tees gets moved to yet another day. Empire of the Sun, walking on a dream. Thanks for coming on, Kayla. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're on Nova with Ben and Liam, broadcasting from a secret location. If you can find us, you win a car.
We are always running for the thrill of it, thrill of it. Is it
Ben and Liam, it's like dopamine for your ears.
But right now, Ben, let's turn both of our keys and open up the forbidden folder. All the naughty stuff. The ideas that the boss has said absolutely no way to.
Yeah, we're dabbling in an area that we have yet to dabble in, Liam.
You know, they sort of say, like dinner parties, it's sort of stay away from politics and religion. They're the two main things. And I think we're all fed up with politics this week after that federal election. But why not religion? I mean, it's something that we don't touch on very often on the show. And, you know, maybe that's for good reason.
Yeah.
Because some people can, you know, get offended and things. Why don't we do this morning? 13 24 10. Do you follow a unique religion?
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe it's like Rastafarianism or something, or I don't know, something that we might not know a hell of a lot about.
I didn't realise Rastafarianism was an actual religion.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, like, there's lots of like Christian and Catholic schools in Adelaide. There's not many Rastafarian schools.
Yeah. What was your school growing up? What was yours?
It was Christian school.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And I'm not necessarily the most religious person, but you know, obviously we both respect everyone's views. Well, we've already got a call for this one. 13 24 10. Keep them coming through, though. Do you follow a unique religion? Johansson, President Johansson, joins us now. What religion do you follow, Johansson?
The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Is that what would be commonly known as Mormon?
Yes, some people call us Mormons because of a nickname they've given us, because we have a unique set of scriptures called the Book of Mormon. But we didn't give ourselves that name. It was just given to us. But the official name of the church is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Right. So it's not. So
I didn't know
already had it wrong. So that I just thought, because from things like the musical, the Book of Mormon. Have you seen that before? Have you heard of that?
Oh yeah, the Book of Mormon musical. I think they kind of just poke fun at our beliefs of the Book of Mormon, but the Book of Mormon is scriptures.
Yeah, right.
And because I would imagine the musical would be like quite offensive if you've definitely not seen it.
No, not really. But hey, they gave us some bit of advertising, so it was great.
They did. I don't think it's for you, though, I must admit.
So were you born into a family that was a part of the Church of Latter-day Saints, or did you adopt it later in life? How did you get involved?
I was actually born in Tonga. I'm Tongan Swedish.
Right. Okay. That's a mix. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and no, I wasn't born. My parents were Methodist. We grew up in Tonga, a very religious country, Christian-based, and we became members of the church when we moved into New Zealand. We migrated to New Zealand.
Yeah, right. And so did you, isn't it a thing? I mean, hey, look.
This could also be wrong.
We've already got something wrong about the religion this morning, but you go on like missions, right, in pairs, and you sort of like preach like around the world. Did you do one of those?
Yes, I did mine in the New Zealand Christchurch mission, and I'm actually the mission president to look after all the young missionaries in South Australia.
Hence President Johansson. Is it also true, I've heard once, maybe you can confirm or deny, is there such thing as special underwear that you wear? Like there's like an undergarment that only people in that church sort of wear. Is that true?
Yes, we do. We have sacred clothing. These are called religious vestments. Other religions wear them on the outside. We wear ours in the inside.
I see. And is it comfortable? Like, or is it like, is it a bit old school? Does it cling in the wrong spots? Is it too much lace? Like, what's going on?
No, it's designed comfortably. It's to help us remember the covenants we make in the holy temple. And we have a beautiful temple here. So you're welcome to come and visit the temple and have a look at the beautiful surroundings.
Is that next to the Blue Eagles Soccer Club?
Yes. I believe so.
I
Yes.
know that is. I've always wondered what that is. You've got that giant. It's like giant marble thing with the golden. Is it a golden guy playing a trumpet up the top?
Yes, that's representing the angel Moroni, and the trumpet represents him trumpeting the word of God.
I've always wondered.
Isn't this this has been fascinating?
Johansson, thank you so much for getting in touch. We really appreciate that. If anyone else is listening, if you follow a unique religion and you can answer some of our questions this morning, 13 24 10 is the number. But now we've got a call from Rob, who is a Scientologist. Is that how, if you follow Scientology, are you known as a Scientologist, or is that just what we're calling people who follow it, Rob?
Yeah, mate, that's it. G'day, guys. Good morning.
Good morning. So how long have you been a Scientologist for?
A couple of decades.
Yeah, well, so quite some time.
Yeah.
And so I look, there's so many things I know. I don't know what's true, what's not.
Yeah.
Is it right that your god is Xenu, the dictator of the Galactic Confederacy? Is that true?
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. I haven't seen that film. Is that a Hollywood film somewhere? Or?
So that's not true.
That's
I
not
thought
true.
that was legit.
Well, what that is
No,
I'm pretty
no.
sure that's I've seen that in an episode of South Park, which apologies in advance, but that's what most of my knowledge is based on. But so that's not true.
Oh wow, that's awesome. No, we do believe in God, but it's a very personal thing. Like Ron Hubbard is a man. We don't believe in Ron. We don't worship. We're a little bit different. We're much more like an Eastern-based religion, where Scientology is actually an extension of Buddhism. So it's a path. It's something you do. It's not something you believe in.
Right. How are the machines involved? Like I've seen, documentaries, and you hold on to the machine, and it's sort of like it shows how much Scientology you have in you, like the Metachlorian count with Jedi and that sort of stuff. Is that a thing? You have the machine?
Yeah, we have a meter, and it's used to basically measure the changes of energy in the mind to help a person find their own answers. The meter is employed. In Scientology counseling, you're not allowed to actually tell a person what to think, or Scientology assumes you know the answer to your own personal questions. It just helps you find those answers.
Is it like measures? Is it called like Thetans or something, or Thetans?
Oh, yeah. The theta. Theta is an old term. It's a Greek concept, but in Scientology, it's used to define what the energy of life is, or the energy of the spirit.
Okay.
So theta, and the word Satan means the spirit. It means it's basically another word for spirit or soul.
And what's your, if you don't mind us asking, what's your Satan count?
Well, hang on.
Are you running hot?
Do different people have different levels, or is that not how it works?
No, well, look, everyone's on their own path. So, you are you. It's just that how much potential do you have? In Scientology, it's been proven that intelligence can be raised, awareness can be improved, and that's really what we're interested in Scientology, is helping you get back your ability.
And have you met? I know it's like when we think Scientology, we just think of Tom Cruise. Basically. That's what most people think.
Of course, yeah.
So, as a Scientologist, have you had any interaction with like a Jada Pinkett or a John Travolta? Have you had anything to do with those people over the years? Have they done like a video or something like that?
Oh, look, I've crossed paths with them. Yeah, I mean, you can't help but run into them.
What?
In different places, because they all study at the church in Florida, or the church in Los Angeles. So they don't come.
You seen Tom Cruise in person?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he walks around the church when he's there.
That's cool.
Crazy.
I mean, so you mentioned church there. As a Scientologist, do you go to church once a week, or how does that work?
Well, the word church is used a little bit more colloquially as the place that you go to. It's but yeah, I go there and study a few times a week, because I'm doing a course right now on communication, and I just go there and I refer to the church. We kind of we call it the church or the organization. Yeah.
You're just reading your book, and Maverick's there next to you. He's doing his research.
Yeah.
I reckon, Rob, if you don't mind, I think we will have to keep your number as our resident Scientologist, just whenever we've got questions or things like that. But thank you so much.
No worries, guys.
Appreciate
it. Love your show.
Morning.
Well done.
Oh,
thanks,
you.
Rob.
And I'm kind of disappointed that Zeno, the dictator of the Galactic Confederacy, is not
Isn't
saying
real,
I believe that my entire life.
I'll be honest, I don't know how often we're going to need a Scientologist on the
That's
show.
true.
I don't know why you extended that offer.
This is one of the rare occasions that I suppose, but it's always good to have these connections.
No, everyone was lovely to speak to there. Thank you very much.
Ben and Liam love you.
You are on Nova with your mates, Ben and Liam, and we need your help, Adelaide. We are in a suburban house somewhere in Adelaide. If you can find us, you win the Hyundai venue that's parked in the garage.
Hey, Ben, you know how I've been kidnapped by the Kidnapper? Big brooding figure, wears balaclava.
Yep.
I was thinking I'd call him in here, and when he gets in here, we just, we both pile into him, and we escape. Yeah.
I don't want to attack him.
Okay. Well, why don't we do a thing where I convince him to give us a clue, and then maybe people can find us and rescue us quicker?
I don't think you're smart enough to trick him.
I think I'll be able to trick him. Kidnapper! Oh, Kidnapper!
What is it, Liam?
Hi, Kidnapper. I was just wondering what you would do if I escaped right now.
You can't escape right now, Liam.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do when I just run outside on the streets of Cavan?
No one would find you, because you're not in Cavan, Liam.
We're not in Cavan. There you go, Kidnapper, you massive idiot. Now we've ruled out another suburb.
Damn you, Liam. There goes breakfast.
Oh, God, but I didn't get dinner last night.
This is a voiceover sweep to break up the podcast.
Room. So Liam has left where I am right now, and he has gone to a room somewhere in this house. If you can guess the room he's in, you get on air, you're in the draw for 10K a day in May. Liam, have you got me, mate?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, definitely sounds a bit different than where I am, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, this is a different kind of space. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Kate in Hackney. Good morning, Kate. What room do you think Liam's in?
Okay, no clue yet.
Okay, Liam.
Yeah, look, I'll give you a little audio-based clue. How's this sound?
Okay, what about a walk-in wardrobe?
No,
but it's a good guess though, Kate. Thank you very much. Rick joins us now in Warradale. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning, Ben and Liam.
All right, what are you thinking? Where could Liam be? What room?
I reckon with the Hyundai in the garage.
Oh. Yeah. Look, it's a good guess, but I'm not in the Hyundai venue.
All right, thank you very much, Rick.
Look, all I'll say is I don't want to be in here much longer. I'm not super comfortable in here.
Okay, that's a good clue, actually. Rebecca joins us in Hewitt. Beck, where is Liam? What room?
Look, it's a bit of a different one, but is he in the linen press?
I'm not in the linen press. But I can't stress enough, I'm not really enjoying this, and I'm not really breathing that well.
Here's another good clue. Liam, have you ever been in this room before?
I've literally never been in this room before.
Wow.
Ever.
Okay.
In my entire life.
All right. Dylan joins us now in Gulfview Heights. Dylan, what room is Liam in?
Is he in the linen cupboard?
No, we've already had that.
Same as the linen press, I'd say.
What? What happened? What happened? What happened?
A mouse ran past me.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Someone please get me out of here. Where am I?
Roz joins us now. Roz, where is Liam?
With a mouse, I reckon he'd be in the roof.
He is
I'm in the roof. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
He was in the manhole. There was a mouse in the manhole.
I've never been up in that manhole before. That's the first time I've been in a manhole, I didn't like it.
There was a mouse in that manhole.
There was a mouse in the manhole, and my head was stuck in the manhole. But now I'm out of here.
Blanc.
Liam, we got a boss here. His name is also Ben, same as mine. Vegan Boss Ben, we call him. And we're chatting with him yesterday, and he told us what he got up to over the weekend, specifically in his hotel room on a Saturday night. And it floored you and I.
It's kind of funny because when you think of your boss, it's kind of like a teacher at school. You're like, what do they get up to on the weekends? Like, what do they do to let their hair down? You know, they're always so serious at meetings and things. Like, do you guys have fun? Like, what do you do? And now we know what fun is to him, and it's certainly not our idea of fun. He got a hotel room on Saturday by himself, so he could be alone, get away from his partner, away from his friends, so he could watch the election coverage uninterrupted.
We said, what do you mean? Like, you could just watch it at home. He said, no, I don't want people, like, walking into the room while I'm watching it. I want it to have my full, undivided, 100% attention.
A couple of beers. He ordered some food in, and he was like, sweet. Rubbed his hands together, and the line that got me, he said, this is like my grand final. So
he's not,
what?
He's not really into his sport. So
No, he
like,
doesn't like sport.
So you know what it's like when the AFL grand final or any kind of sporting grand final comes around. That's your day. Like you dedicate yourself to
and
the
look,
TV.
I don't even really know his political views. I don't know who he barracks for. I don't know if he's like, come on, here later, got the premiership, let's go. He's like popping bottles and doing a Mad Monday yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't really know who he's sort of barracking for, but he loves it. I'm assuming maybe he had some little sausages and bread as well to celebrate in his hotel room.
I do find it endearing though. Like I like that that's his sport.
It's also, it's funny because it's like, like not everyone enjoys the grand final.
No.
I mean, for me, my grand final was kind of yesterday at the end of the Premier League. The AFL grand final was like, it's great, but it's not my biggest day of the year, that's for sure.
I kind of feel like, Liam, our grand final is going to be this Friday. You know what's happening this Friday?
Nah.
Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah.
That's our grand final.
Yeah. You and McGregor coming back to play Obi-Wan on Disney+.
Hey, look, maybe if you're not super into sport, but you have another grand final, like it's something that might happen once a year, it might happen biannually, I don't know, it might happen...
Might just be like the end of MasterChef or something. You're like, this is my grand, like, we have a big party or whatever
it could be the election, it could be like the royal wedding, maybe it's the new Doctor Who reincarnation. I don't know. What is your grand final?
13 24 10 is the number. Margaret joins us now. Margaret, what's your grand final?
Hi, Ben and Liam. My grand final is netball. I never miss a game. If I win the 10,000K, I'm planning to go to Cape Town from July to August for the World Cup netball.
Oh wow, so the World Cup's coming up, is it?
Yes, next year, 2023, from the 28th of July to the 6th of August.
So is the Netball World Cup every 4 years, like the Soccer World Cup?
Yes.
Yeah, right. And
so last time it was in Scotland.
Okay, so obviously Australia, we go right? Like Australia are pretty good as far as world rankings go in netball?
Yes, we are. We are at the moment, we are pretty good. We are the best, actually.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, okay.
The best.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Margaret, you're in the draw, so you could be getting a call later on today. Fingers crossed you can get over to that Netball World Cup. Michael joins us now. What's your grand final, Michael?
G'day Ben, Liam, and Kidnapper. My grand final is Eurovision.
All right.
Eurovision.
Do you have
Eurovision?
I have heard of these sort of parties. Do you have like wild parties where people dress up, or do you not have friends who are into it as well?
Look, I've tried so hard to do a party, but I end up getting really frustrated at everyone around me. So I've now been banned doing it on my own. But I sit there. I've got a special Eurovision onesie, which I wear every year. I got a hat someone brought me back from Eurovision when they went once. Wow. I sit in my lounge room with my dog. I have Facebook open, and I make a running commentary. So I'm coming to Joel Creasy's job.
Love that, Michael. Look, Liam and I kind of touched on this when Ukraine won. Obviously, you got to tread carefully here, but Liam and I, we didn't actually watch it, but we thought it seemed...
It did seem...
It was very
Of all years, Ukraine won. It felt a little...
Obviously actually watched it. Was Ukraine any good, or what did you think?
Oh, look, I thought they were all right. I'm a teacher and I show it to my kids. So for the next month, we'll be doing Eurovision pretty much every day. But they've enjoyed it. Like the best way to describe it is Hilltop Hoods. Ukraine's version of Hilltop Hoods.
I mean,
really?
I'd give that mine.
Yeah.
Obviously, Russia weren't competing this time. That would be the real controversial thing if Russia won.
Michael, thank you very much, mate. I can hear the passion in your voice talking about your grand final. Let's go. Neil joins us now. Good morning, Neil. What's your grand final?
Morning, fellas. Not mine, but my high school economics teacher. It was the federal budget.
Oh, he's a budget guy. That's even weirder than the election. At least with the election, you know, there's winners and losers.
Yeah.
But to get excited about the budget,
so boring.
What would he? Did he tell you he'd have little like parties by himself to?
Yeah.
to
So his family would go out. His 5 best mates would come round on the night.
He had friends.
They all wore their best corduroy.
Yeah, they'd watch it. He'd record it. The following weekend, he'd spend the whole sad day rewatching it. And then the next week, he would bring it in, and we would watch it in class, and he would give us a running commentary the whole way through.
Oh, my God, Neil. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah.
Those 5 mates must be the most boring humans of all time. They come around for some plain toast as they watch their federal budget.
Ben and Liam, it's like dopamine for your ears.
Sports trending.
Trending all over the internet. Twitter.
Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Hello, guys. Well, the Bachelors for this year's season have been revealed.
Mel, you say Bachelors?
Yes, I do. There are 3 this year. It's a world first, apparently. 3 bachelors will be in the mansion, so everybody can compete. Well, everyone can choose which one they like.
Well, they've done wonders for diversity as well, so credit to the Bachelor for doing 3 white dudes.
I mean,
Good on you guys.
That was one of my points. So we've got pro basketballer Felix, we've got Italian restaurant manager Thomas, and then we have musician Jed. Now,
is Jed machine gun smelly in the middle?
Yes. If you haven't seen the picture yet of all 3 of them, like the basketballer looks, you know, kind of like your typical kind of, bachelor guy. Then you've got Thomas who, he looks a little bit older. And then you've got Jed. And yes, Jed is literally a spitting image of Machine Gun Kelly. Not my cup of tea at all. I looked at this and went, who's going to be fighting?
I don't know whose cup of tea he is. Like, this style has only emerged recently.
That's the thing. Beauty standards have changed because I reckon I got a theory that whoever the Kardashians are dating is what's seen as hot globally. So it's goodbye 6-packs of tan and dreamy eyes, and it's hello gaunt, tatted up boys with butthole eyes. that is what we're up to in 2022.
And in incredible news, the Christmas pageant is coming back to the streets this year.
You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not.
I wonder if they will have us back this year.
Yes, well, famously hosted it 2 years ago. Didn't get asked back again. I thought it wasn't bad, but obviously Channel 9 thought otherwise. We'll see. Now, hey, Ben and I belong to the streets, and so does the pageant.
Well, now there's going to be a 300,000 strong crowd as opposed to the 30,000, and it is locked in for Saturday, November 12, and it's actually the 90th anniversary. So kind of nice that the year that it comes back onto the streets and comes back alive really is the 90th anniversary.
I don't think we're getting a call up.
No.
Bigger numbers, 90th year anniversary. They're not going to risk it with us.
And finally, now we're all across the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. It's been everywhere over the last few weeks, but something has happened yesterday out front of court, not inside. Johnny Depp has actually stopped down and had some fun with the fans out front, pretending that he is Captain Jack Sparrow.
You'll always be the Captain Jack Sparrow. He's still around somewhere. I'll see him. Hey, don't forget his jar of dirt in the mega pint. Love you, Johnny.
So you can't, not the best audio, but he's leaning out of the car and they're going, you're always going to be Captain Jack Sparrow. And
love
really
you, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, don't forget your jar of dirt from the franchise. He's not actually a pirate, guys. He's in a big, horrible trial.
Love you, Johnny.
Also, a bit weird him doing the character, right?
Yeah.
He's fighting for his life in there and he's walking around going, where's the rum gone? We know where it's gone, Johnny. We've seen the footage, mate. We've seen the trial. You drunk it.
You're on Nova.
This is a voiceover sweep to break up the podcast.
Where are you?
Come get the car, come find us. Right now, if you knock on the door and we answer, you've won. It really is as easy as that. Ben and I seriously have no idea where we are, though. When we were kidnapped, we had hoods on, we're in the back of a van. So far, we've had one clue that we're near a Woolies. At 8 o'clock every morning, we're going to give away a clue. There's also a bonus one in the Ben and Liam podcast.
Now, Liam, what we did yesterday as well was we opened the window just to have a listen to what's around us.
Yeah, and it sounded like I felt like there was a highway nearby maybe, but it felt sort of suburban, right?
Suburban, there was birds chirping, so there must be trees.
You hear a fair few cars, but it's semi in the distance.
Yeah. We're about to give you another clue from the kidnapper, but what we're also thinking is, what if we open the window one more time?
Yeah.
And if you're in your car right now, it's peak hour, there should be a lot of cars on the road. If everyone honks their horn and we can hear horns...
And we know we're, like, definitely near cars.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, if you're off to school, maybe you're off to work, if you can do us a solid, just honk your horn when we say... And if we can hear something, then we know we're close. So let's open it up now, and just honk your horn if you're listening right now to Nova, right now.
There's horns.
There's horns. Listen. There's horns.
There's horns. They're kind of farish away, but there's definitely horns.
That person, you're taking it too far now. You can stop. You can stop. You're just gonna.
Yeah.
That was definitely horns. Okay, so we're near a road. We know that. Our kidnapper joins us now. Can we get the next clue?
9.
9.
Oh, we can't really.
Is that
do
the
it.
number we're in?
Really.
Are we in number 9?
Are we number 9? Are we in number 9, kidnapper? Well, he doesn't want to answer.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, like what? So what are we supposed to do with that?
9. Well, if you want to have a guess,
Are we
13.
in District 9?
Maybe.
That's just a
it's
movie.
just a movie, Liam. Maybe we are, maybe we're not. 13 24 10 is our number. If you want to have a guess, if you guess the address correctly, you are walking away with a brand new Hyundai venue worth $26,000. We're near a Woolworths. Number 9. Well, 9 is another clue. There's a podcast clue as well if you want to go get that one. We know there's a road nearby. Give us a buzz and have a guess. Also, we also got to rule out some suburbs yesterday. Keep your eye across the socials for these, but we know that we're not in Tonsley, Westbourne Park, Leabrook or Exeter. So those suburbs, you can put a line through those.
Okay, Amelia in Mount Barker. Where do you think we are right now?
9 Druids Avenue, Mount Barker.
Ooh, okay, looking at the kidnapper.
No, why did you pick that location, Amelia?
It was just a guess.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
so it's fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, at like 9, I suppose, maybe that's the number of where
Yeah.
we're at.
Yeah.
Anastasia joins us now from Mawson Lakes. How have you sort of come to your guess? Like, what have you...
Good morning,
process
Ben
have
and
you gone
Liam.
through?
Okay, well, it's the clues that I'm listening to, so I know it's not in the eastern suburbs. So, and I know it's next to Woolworths, and I'm just going with the number 9 for the number. So we're going 9 West Lakes Boulevard, Albert Park.
Ooh, we're in West Lakes. We're not in... Okay.
You know what, though? You know what? I like that you've listened to the podcast because we haven't mentioned that clue on air yet, and you know that clue that you've just said, so you listen to the podcast.
Do you be honest, do you normally listen to the podcast, or did you listen for the first time yesterday so you could get the clue?
No, listen to podcasts.
Oh,
okay, good.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Well, yeah. Well, look, there is extra clues in the podcast. So, look, you've got a lot closer than other people if you've got more clues. Laura joins us now from Paralow. Good morning, Laura. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. You bored yet?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Starting to get a little cooped up. What car are you driving?
I have my husband's driving a crappy car. I say crappy. It's an old Mitsubishi Lancer and he needs the upgrade, not me.
Yeah.
I've got an X-Trail. I'm good.
Yeah, well, look, we have seen the car. Real nice colour and like brand spanking new. Like it's got that brand new car smell, which you can only get when it's fresh off the line. So that is sitting in the garage right now, and you can win it if you can pick where we are right now.
Laura, are you kind of going for a bit of a half-court shot in basketball, or what process have you gone through for these clues to choose the address?
I've got all your clues, and I'm going to pick somewhere north because I'm a northerner. And I live in Paralowie, so I'm not far off Waterloo Corneroo, which I know is a little bit of a scenic guy.
Yeah.
And so basically listening to your podcast and listening to your show, you've lined out a lot of suburbs, but I think there's been some hidden clues. And the address I'm going to give you is number 9 Springbank Boulevard, Burton. And I've picked that because, 1, there's a Woolies around the corner. 2, you're near the expressway, so you can hear cars in the distance. And it's still suburbia. 3, you did mention that you couldn't have subway, and there's no subway around that area either.
Okay.
I
so that's just something I don't know. You said you might have subtle clues, and I thought that might be a subtle clue.
That was actually the same street my grandparents used to live on. So that. And
really?
I've said I have said that. We've both said it kind of feels like our grandparents' place.
It does.
Sort of, I don't
It's
know
got that feeling
I don't know
about
why. I don't know why, but
I like how much thought you put into this. Someone like you is going to be who gets this.
And then I looked on Google Maps, and it's a lovely new house. and it's got a big double garage. So I thought, that kind of still maybe. So we'll see.
All right. Well, I mean, if you've just picked it, you would have scored yourself that brand new car. As you said, your husband needs an upgrade. Are we at that address, Kidnapper? Laura. I like how much thought was in it. No, but thank you. You can have as many guesses as you want, so keep researching, keep putting the clues together.
What I'm learning this morning, though, is you got to be in this to win it. Because you got people like Laura who are obviously they're dedicating their entire days to this.
And all it takes is just going through, listening to the pod, whatever, and just having a few notes of the clues, and then you just work out the connections in between, and then boom, the first person to solve it walks away with the car.
And that's the end of the Ben and Liam podcast.
And yet we're obviously going to do the extra clue at the end because that is the best place for it. So, but please don't fast forward it tomorrow. Just listen to it. Just enjoy the show for what it is.
Well, no, like I said before, there is also clues within the actual show.
That's a good point.
So if you haven't listened to the whole show, you should listen to the podcast.
You're playing
yourself.
Find out. You're playing yourself. The Kidnapper is here, and we can ask him now for that extra bonus podcast clue.
Yeah, how you doing, Kidnapper?
I'm good.
That's the way. Can we please get that extra clue from you now?
Ben and Liam are not in a one-word suburb.
That's a pretty good
huge.
one.
That's massive. That is actually massive.
We're not in a one-worded suburb.
So we could be in Golden Grove, where I grew up. We could be in the 5125, my hood.
Could be in Valley View, Hallett Cove.
Jeez, but we're not.
Morfettville. Is that one word or two? I don't know.
That's one word.
Is that one? Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't be there.
Globe Derby.
We wouldn't be in Glenelg.
Trot Park.
Could be there.
Yeah. I'm saying ones we could be in, yeah.
Are you saying it's not a one? Yeah, so it could be a 3-word as well. Is there such thing as a 3-word?
Coromandel Valley.
That's 2.
Yeah, no, I'm saying ones we could be in.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to think, is there a suburb with 3 things?
Oh.
Colonel Light Gardens.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're saying it could be that?
No.
Okay, so it's not Colonel Light Gardens.
Bloody clues galore here.
Wow.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so we know we're not in a one-word suburb. Okay, if you can put those pieces together, who knows? Maybe tomorrow with the show that we will finally get out of here.
All right. See you, podcaster.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.